Good morning. Um, Attorney Priest, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Judge. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Sound check. So, good morning all. This is Judge Grace Uzomba, County Court, presiding judge for County Court at Law Number 2. And I welcome you to County Court at Law Number 2 today, the second day of September 2022. The court is in session using the Zoom application and will be made public by live streaming to YouTube as well as into the courtroom via the court TV. We will be on record with the official court reporter who I introduce you to as Esther Delgado. She's official court reporter for County Court at Law Number 2. All persons in this session, as well as the public, are admonished to not and shall not record these proceedings. All counsel and persons in this session are reminded to exercise proper courtroom decorum and attire at all times. For those, we are operating hybrid, meaning that there are people in the courtroom as well as those who have elected to appear via Zoom and are being permitted to appear via Zoom. With any permission, it can be revoked for reasons mainly not applying by the rules of appearing via Zoom. So the instructions regarding this is you cannot be in a vehicle. If you are in a vehicle, you have two choices. One, two, one, you can get out of the vehicle, get to a quiet place so that you can participate. Two, you can drive down to County Court at Law Number 2, located at 300 De La Rosa, San Antonio, Texas, 78205. We're on the first floor of the Kadena Reeves Justice Center. Those are the only two choices you have regarding vehicle. Second, your name has to be displayed. Your first name and your last name, not your device's name and not your nickname, first name and last name. And three, you must appear, meaning you have to have your video on and then you have to be in a good lighting so that I can see you clearly. Your device needs to be on a flat surface and place yourself in the center of it and refrain from moving around. You cannot chew gum, eat, be drinking, smoking, or vaping. If you cannot do it in the courtroom, you can certainly not do it in Zoom. And you cannot leave the Zoom session or the courtroom without being properly excused or dismissed. If you do, it may result in a warrant for your arrest. The Zoom has an application, chatting application. Refrain from using that without my permission. You cannot be chatting without my permission. The one exception is if you need to leave the Zoom session temporarily, please chat to my deputy. Just as in the courtroom, he controls the comings and goings in the courtroom. He also controls the comings and goings and monitors that for Zoom for me. Your posture, you need to sit up. In the courtroom, you'll be sitting up, and so you would need to be sitting up in the Zoom session. And unless your head hurts, please take an aspirin or whatever you need to do that. But doing this and all of this and covering your mouth is inappropriate. So please refrain from doing that. How we shall proceed is I will call the docket this morning. We have a short docket, so it'll be very short. I will, in doing that, I will call the defendant's name at least 2 times. If I do mispronounce your name, please make sure to correct me so that I may make my best effort to pronounce your name correctly. When I call your name, folks in the courtroom, please stand and respond here or present. Folks in Zoom, unmute, stay unmuted, and respond here or present. I will ask you about your representation to ascertain that you do have representation, you know who your attorney is. And if you do not have attorney, I will ask you if you need time to hire or need to apply for a court-appointed attorney. If you do that, need to apply for a court-appointed attorney, I will most likely excuse you right away so you can come down and take care of that. Make that application so we can get you going. Attorneys, even though you may respond for your client, I will still need to hear from the defendant so I can check both of you in. And attorneys, if you do need to confer with the ADA when you respond, please let me know, or if you need to consult with the court coordinator. So I will call the procedure here. Continuing, I will finish calling the docket. Please allow me to do that. And then once I'm done with that, then I will move the attorneys who need to confer with the ADAs or talk to the court coordinator. And then I will listen to individual issues. Again, today is Friday. This 2nd of September, 2002, and I'm looking for the following persons. Anne Marie Garcia. Anne Marie Garcia. Marked as possible failure to appear. Troy Christopher. Troy Allen Christopher.
He's present, Your Honor. This is Brian O'Donnell. My client's on the Zoom, and I would ask the court for a breakout room with the state.
Troy Allen Christopher.
Your Honor.
I'm sorry. You're Troy Allen Christopher?
Yes, sir. I'm right here, Your Honor. Or
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
All righty. Thank you. Thank you, counsel. You would ask what of the,
Your Honor, for a breakout room with the state.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mark Guerrero. Mark Stephen Guerrero. Now there's possible failure to appear. Mark Guerrero. Mark Stephen Guerrero. You need to unmute and respond. Okay, thank you. Genevieve Gomez. Genevieve Gomez. Mark's failure to appear. Cheyenne Rodriguez. Cheyenne Norm Rodriguez. Mark's failure to appear. Lance Strickland. Lance David Strickland.
I'm present on that, Your Honor. I see him on Zoom. I believe that's a plea. I believe we have the paperwork in, but he did email me this morning with a question. So if I could go into a breakout room with him, please.
With your client? Okay. Lance David Strickland, you need to, I'm going to mark you as failure to appear. You need to unmute, you need to show yourself, unmute, and respond.
I will try to reach him, Judge.
Thank you.
Judge Julian, the fact this call stated number 6, Cheyenne Rodriguez case was dismissed.
Okay. I don't. Okay. I may have seen that. Okay. Salvador Garcia. Salvador Sam Garcia.
Good morning, Your Honor. Here.
Good morning, sir. Is your attorney Abel Dominguez?
He said he was gonna log on when I talked to him this morning. I don't see
Sir,
him.
is your attorney Abel Dominguez?
Yes,
Okay, thank you. We'll go ahead and wait for him. Ready? And then Jesse Moran. Jesse Moran.
Counsel present, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone in the courtroom that has not heard their name? Okay. Is there anyone in the Zoom that has not heard their name or have not recognized? Anyone on Zoom that has not heard their name, I have not called them, or I have not recognized them? And they have cured their mistakes. Okay. All righty, that concludes the calling of the docket. We'll go ahead and get folks moved now. All right, who is the conferring ADA?
Victor Hernandez here, I will confer.
Okay, all righty, let's go ahead and get Attorney O'Donnell in with ADA Hernandez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Attorney Priest in with his client. Lance Strickland. Counsel, please approach. Yes.
This is Moran, Mr. Moran. I would like to request a brief recess to do a motion to dismiss based on this case is almost 4 years.
Hasn't been filed.
Excuse me.
It's filed though. But you want to go ahead and submit something?
Yes, because it's almost 4 years old, which means it's more than 24 months, which means it should be dismissed because they didn't prosecute it at the time. We just arrested reason after it's been out there for almost 4 years.
All right. Okay.
I have all these before we got.
I look forward to, and how much time do you need?
Can I have 2 weeks, Your Honor? 2 weeks?
Oh, sure. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Could you, he needs a microphone. Remember the little microphone right here
Okay. Okay.
for the bench? Oh, it's okay. I just realized the state can't hear you.
When you're done, just press it and then turn it. Okay.
Okay, counsel? Attorney Goins, what are we going to do about cause number 614592? What do you want to have done with that? With your
Yes, Your
client?
Honor,
Your
I would
client?
like a brief reset, about 2 weeks, so I can file a motion to dismiss of this matter because the state did not timely file the case against my client, and they waited too long to even bring him in front of the court.
Okay, state? State, did you hear counsel's defense's argument? Statements?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm not sure which case he's referring to.
You're conferring, right? Attorney ADA Hernandez?
Oh, yes, Your Honor, I was conferring, I'm not sure if Assistant District Attorney Ling Han would prefer to handle this, but yeah, I've already conferred.
Oh, you guys are done? Okay, so then ADA Lin Han Martinez, if Hernandez is the conferring attorney, what is your response?
Judge, I've just pulled it up. It looks like this case was filed way back in July, or not filed, but the offense was way back in July of 2018. He was fugitive for back in May of 2019, so that's still almost a year that was pending.
Well-
And he was not
well-
found until July of 2022, so the state would argue that it is not on the state's, it's not the state's fault that Mr. Goins' client was fugitive for 3 years.
All righty, so we'll go ahead and get it filed.
I will file within the next 2 weeks, Your Honor. I'll get that motion filed and we can hear it then. And I'll
Okay,
serve the state immediately when I get it filed.
all right, and let's go ahead and set that for hearing now.
Okay? I know you already have me set, Judge, for September the 15th. That would be fine.
Hmm?
You already have me set in another cause of action on September the 15th.
Oh, would the 16th be okay for you?
16th will be fine also, Your Honor.
Okay, state will reset this for a hearing on the 16th for the hearing, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
yes, sir, your client can't be, well, hang on, let me give you a,
Okay. Oh, you want to do a reset form? Yes, Your Honor.
yes. Okay, and please just make note on there that it is set for a hearing on the 16th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And I have the court coordinator take a look at the schedule and give you a time.
That'll
Okay,
be fine, Your Honor.
thank you. I'm going to put 8:30 though for your client to appear.
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
Counsel, thank you. Attorney O'Donnell,
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I've had a chance to talk to the state regarding case number 652-265, Troy Allen Christopher. And the state is in agreement that my client met the conditions, and under the conditional dismissal offer, they will be tendering a court order for dismissal today, Your Honor.
counsel, have you e-filed that, the evidence on that and the proof on it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm, let me see the. Okay. Yes,
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
yes, please, thank you. Oh, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, honestly, I'm sorry, I didn't see the judge.
Court is going to start sharing the court screen. Mr. Christopher, can you see the court screen?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, you can see the court screen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Ron.
You're good. All right, counsel, I believe that you'll be getting a copy of that so that you will be able to share that with your client. Thank you so much for job well done on there, Mr. Christopher. You did a very good job, and thank your attorney for going ahead for his great advocacy.
I
Thank you, Your Honor.
appreciate it, Your Honor.
May we be excused, Judge?
Yes, Attorney O'Donnell, when you get a chance, if you will contact the court on a couple of things, okay?
Very well. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Meeting is on Zoom on it.
Okay. Two. Are you Mark Guerrero? Mark Stephen Guerrero? Mark
Yes.
Stephen?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, very good.
Okay.
Is your attorney Alfred Ramirez?
Yes.
Okay, very good. We'll go
Okay,
ahead and
thank
wait
you.
for him. He's gonna be a minute.
Okay. Judge, is this for a motion for a bond reduction, or is this for a misdemeanor court, or where am I at?
County Court at Law number 2 is misdemeanor court.
Okay, can you please tell me before he gets here what kind of time I have? I kind of lost track of it. I have quite a few days on the charges. I can't remember exactly how much, but it's a lot.
Okay, he'll be able to go over that with you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Ms. Luna, please contact Attorney Ramirez and let him know that his client is here waiting for him and has some questions, okay?
Yes, Judge.
State, can you pull up cause number 680439?
You got it, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge, I have it.
Jimmy said he's been in jail 202 days.
Okay, thanks. Court is going to get on record. Court is going to call cause number 680-439, State of Texas versus Lance David Strickland. Parties, please approach and identify who's before the court, starting with the state. Hang on 2 seconds, state before you. Mr. Strickland, maybe you did not hear me. I need for you to place your device on a flat surface, place yourself in the center of it, and refrain from moving, sir. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you now. And sir, we need your video. And I am marking you in as checking in late.
Yeah, I apologize, Your Honor. I'm trying to deal with this while at work, so it's kind of a struggle for me, especially on my phone. But I'm here.
Not a problem, sir. Then I will go ahead and hold off until you come into the courthouse then, sir. Please hurry. Your attorney has been here and he's waiting for you. We'll need to go ahead and take your case, take up this matter for you right away, sir. So come on into the courthouse.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that regarding Lance Strickland, Judge? I'm sorry, I got kicked off and I just logged back on.
Okay, sir.
Sorry, what did you tell Mr. Strickland, Judge? I caught the very tail end of it.
Oh, he needs to come in. He says he's struggling with the technology. He's going on and off. So he just needs to come into the courthouse and we'll go ahead and take up his case. He'll need to get here as soon as possible. I'd like for him to be here about before 11.
Okay, so he's coming right now, Judge?
Yes, he says he's on his way.
Okay, can I be excused and go to another court and I will check back in an hour?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Strickland, you have about an hour to get here. Your attorney's going to check back in at an hour.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand. I'm at work. I'm trying to.
Sir, it's not up for debate. I'm so sorry. It's not up for debate. You need to get here in an hour, sir. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you have not seen your attorney or heard from your attorney, this is a time to go ahead and call your attorney. Let them know that you're in the courtroom, in the court session, County Court 2, and waiting for them, okay? State, I'm going to have you join me in a breakout room. I'm sending you the invitation now with the court coordinator.
Hello? Mr. Ramirez, can you hear me?
Judge, I'm very sorry for abruptly leaving. I thought we were done.
We're good. I've got to do the buttons. I've got to switch from laptop to the session. So Attorney Ramirez, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Judge.
Sir, may I go ahead and put you in a breakout room with your client? He does have a couple of questions.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Thank
go
you.
ahead and do that. And I'm going to have my court coordinator join you to assist with one question, to provide you some information, and then she can leave, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and move Attorney Ramirez in with Mr. Guerrero. Mr. Guerrero, you know how to go into a meeting room and then come out, right? Accept the invitation and then know how to come back to the main session.
I'll probably have to get some help because they don't like us to touch the computer I'm in the county jail, obviously. So
Right.
let me get some help real quick.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Attorney Dominguez?
Yes, Judge.
We're here for a plea with your client.
Yes, on Salvador Garcia, yes.
28, okay. Deputy, excuse me, sir, who are you, Rice?
I'm sorry,
The young man that's in the courtroom.
that's Mr. Strickland.
Okay, all righty, very good. Thank you for being here, sir. Let me go ahead and okay, Ms. Luna, let Mr. Priest know that his client is in the courtroom, arrived in the courtroom rather quickly. Thank you. All righty, let's get on record. Wait a minute, 6, 7, 3. Let's get on record on cause number. Hang on 2 seconds. Attorney Ramirez, do you need to confer with the ADAs?
Judge, on this case, I would like to see if we can just get a reset. He has an aggravated robbery pending that I'm fairly certain on the next setting will be disposed of either by a plea, and hopefully these will be TIC'd, or if it's a trial. But we're up number one on the next setting is what the judge told us the last setting.
All right, that's not a problem, but let's go ahead and confer with these ADAs so they will know. Okay.
Okay,
Since
sure.
you're here. All righty.
Sure.
Who's conferring again? Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Getting on record, court is going to call cause number 673-518, State of Texas versus Salvador Sam Garcia. Parties, please approach and identify who's before the court, starting with the state.
Ling Han for the state.
Ava Dominguez for defense.
And are you Salvador Sam Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Already, need for you to stay unmuted, sir. Are you the same that has been accused of theft,
That's correct.
$100 to $750 alleged to have occurred on the 11th day of November 2021 and classified as a Class B misdemeanor. Are you the same so accused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing else but the truth? Again, under pains and penalties of perjury, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You may go ahead and lower your right hand. Court is going to start sharing the court screen. Mr. Garcia, can you see the court screen?
Yes, I do.
Counsel
Yes, Your Honor.
and state?
Yes, Your Honor.
State on display is a document entitled State's Consent to Video Conferencing. Did you sign this document that's consenting to these proceedings by video conferencing?
Judge, it looks like Mr. Hernandez did, and the state adopts it as I adopt it as my own.
And state's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. Defense on display is a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Video Conferencing. Mr. Garcia, is this your signature where I'm circling the cursor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign this document thus consenting to plea by video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Counsel, with your signature on the same document, do you join your client in consenting to these proceedings via video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
The defendant's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. Counsel, how long have you been representing Mr. Garcia?
Longer than 10 days, Your Honor.
And are we applying for probation? And if so, what type?
We are, and I believe it is deferred, Your Honor.
Say again, sir.
We are applying for probation, and I believe it is deferred.
And that's correct, Your Honor.
Then I'm missing the application. Unless it's somewhere else.
I believe it is further down, Your Honor, because I'm all
Oh.
but certain we did sign that.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, thank you. And Mr. Garcia,
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
draw your attention to the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication Community Supervision. This is a 2-page document. This is the first page, and then this is the second page. I'm going to draw your attention further to this area where I am circling the cursor, which is right about the middle of the second page. It is, it states that you personally appeared before me today, albeit via Zoom, that you are the defendant in this case, and I have sworn you in. After being sworn in, you are stating that your application for deferred adjudication community supervision and the document entitled your personal data sheet as attached, which is going to be attached as an exhibit to your application is true and correct. And also that you understand that and acknowledge that any untrue statement in the application or the exhibit may be grounds for denial or revocation of your community supervision. Do you need to speak with your attorney to understand this statement and its consequences?
No, Your Honor, he explained it to me.
Alrighty, and what do you say? Do you understand and so acknowledge?
I understand. And so
And you understand that if your personal data sheet is not completely filled in, it cannot be corrected.
correct, I do.
All right, I will sign the document and make it part of the record. And now going back up. State, have you fulfilled your discovery and Brady requirement in this case?
Yes, Judge, we have.
And counsel, are you satisfied that the state has fulfilled its obligation to provide you discovery under Article 39.14 and has given you full access to the state's files?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is this matter subject to law enforcement disclosure? And if it is, has that been fulfilled?
Judge, it is subject to, and it has been fulfilled.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record. State, do you have any motions for the court's consideration?
Judge, the state does not have any motions.
Counsel, defense, do you have any motions for the court's consideration?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia, I draw your attention to the document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Course Admonitions. This is a two-page document. This is the first page, and then this is the second page. Is this your signature where I am circling on the second page?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over this two-page document with your attorney?
I did.
And after reviewing this two-page document with your attorney, did you freely and voluntarily sign it?
I did, Your Honor.
So with your signature and testimony, you're telling me that you understand everything in this two-page document as it was reviewed and explained to you by your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
You are satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes.
He has done very well by you to be able to go ahead and bring this matter in to get resolved for you. And so he explained to you as far as the range of punishment?
That is correct, yes.
And you understood that?
I understood.
And he explained to you your constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that?
I do.
And with the understanding of your constitutional rights, do you freely and voluntarily give them up?
I do.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
I will approve your jury waiver. I am going to sign it, and you will no longer be able to have a jury trial in this case, as I'm making a part of the record. Counsel, do you believe that your client is competent to enter into a plea today?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
With the information, were you able to apprise this defendant of the nature of the offense and charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
You and this defendant waived the formal reading of the information.
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
State, what is the punishment recommendation in this case?
Judge, the recommendation is a $350 fine with court costs, 9 months deferred adjudication, the ATSE course, and no contact order with Walmart. I believe it's a certain location. I'm not. And I'm sorry, Judge, I'm not trying to ban Mr. Garcia from all Walmarts, just this one in particular.
Okay.
I'm okay with stipulating that it be the Walmart that this offense occurred. I've already advised Mr. Garcia that Target is better anyways.
It's true. It is the Walmart on 1430 Austin Highway, San Antonio.
Would the zip code be 78209?
Yes.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the, excuse me, state, is there anything further? As far as recommendations?
There's nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the state's punishment recommendation in this case?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia, is this your understanding of what your attorney has worked out with the state in order to resolve this matter for you today?
Yes, Your Honor.
With that understanding, how do you wish to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Do you understand that in pleading no contest, I can still find you guilty
I do, Your Honor.
and you still wish to proceed?
Yes, I do.
After talking with your attorney, you talked to your attorney on this matter, right?
I did.
And after talking with him, you, with your plea of no contest, you are telling this court that you do not wish to fight any of the charges in this case?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And that's a yes? You don't want to fight any of the charges?
Yes, I don't want to fight any charges.
And after discussing with your attorney, you believe that your plea of no contest is in your best interest?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea of no contest, finding that it is intelligently and freely made and that you are competent to do so. Counsel, what, if anything, do you have on behalf of your client and why I should consider this plea?
Your Honor, I would ask that the court consider deferred adjudication and this plea, and that my client, it was an honest mistake that he made. He understands the nature of the offense and why he is now in front of your court. He wishes to do better from here on out, so I would ask the court to consider and grant the plea bargain and the deferred adjudication.
Thank you, counsel. That is very helpful. State, what was the nature of the items stolen?
It I'm sorry, Judge, I need to look that up.
Mhm.
It appears to be some beverages, possibly twisted tea. And turmeric. So it appears to be largely food and beverage items.
Were these items of necessity? A time of necessity?
Judge, with full candor, I believe twisted tea is an alcoholic beverage.
Oh,
Turmeric, I hear, has some great medicinal qualities. However, it appears that was 5 food or beverage items, 3 health or beauty items, and the total came out to be, okay, there was some wine and I'm not certain what MVF advance is. It does appear that all of the items were recovered and the total came out to be $103.85. Most of that was in the turmeric supplement.
Oops. Counsel, is there any legal reason why this matter cannot be disposed of today?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia, although there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty in this matter, I'm going to withhold my finding of guilt, and I'm going to place you on 9 months of deferred adjudication, community supervision, probation. For theft, $100 to $750 or less than. And you will be supervised on behalf of this court by the Community Supervision and Corrections Department with these conditions: $350 fine plus court costs, the anti-theft and stress class, education, ATSE. You'll have no contact with Walmart located at 1430 Austin Highway, San Antonio, Texas, 78209 for the duration of your probation. I will assess 36 hours of community service restitution and sets your supervision fee at $35.
Your Honor, I hate to interrupt, but I just received the text. I believe my client got kicked off of Zoom. So I don't know how much of this he just heard from you.
Okay, not a problem.
If we
He's
can get
back.
it back on, this will be.
That's
we'll
not a
be done.
problem. Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, can you hear me?
I see him, but he is on mute right now, but I do see him.
I'm here. Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Mr. Garcia,
Yes, Your Honor.
I had asked your attorney whether there was any legal reason why this matter cannot be disposed of today. He said no. So in his sentencing you, although there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, I am going to withhold my finding of guilt, and I'm going to place you on 9 months of deferred adjudication, community supervision, probation for theft, $100 to $750. You will be supervised on behalf of this court by the Community Supervision and Corrections Department, otherwise known as Probation Office, with these following conditions: $350 fine plus court cost. The Anti-Theft and Stress Education, ATSE. You will have no contact with Walmart located at 1430 Austin Highway in San Antonio, Texas, 78209. I'm going to assess 36 hours of community service restitution and $35 as your as your supervision fee. State, did I cover everything for you?
You have, Your Honor. Thank you.
And defense, anything further on this matter?
Not from the defense, Your Honor, no.
Mr. Garcia, regarding the trial court certification of defendant's right to appeal, this has been a plea bargain case. And I am going to certify that you have no right to appeal. Now, Mr. Garcia, this has been, I'm sure, a bump in the road. We're going to go ahead and need your fingerprints. I'll need for you to come in and provide your fingerprints. When will you be able to do that? You can come today if you like. Today, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Monday is a holiday.
If possible, I would like to go in Tuesday,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Tuesday, that's the 6th of September, 2022.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, you'll be coming to County Court at Law Number 2, located at 300 De La Rosa, San Antonio, Texas, 78205. We are on the first floor of the Kadena Reeves Justice Center. When you come in, I just need for you to go ahead and check in with my deputy and he'll further direct you. You'll be coming in between the hours of 2 p.m. and before 4:30 p.m. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so further understand this, sir, that if you do not show up on Tuesday, the 6th of September, 2022, as directed, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, your attorney has said some very nice things and said that this is just an aberration, and you're going to be successful on your probation. I want you to be successful on your probation. 9 months is a while to be scrutinized, so make sure to communicate with your probation officer if there's anything that might impede your success on probation, okay? So they can help you out and also make that known to the court, all righty?
Will do, Your Honor.
All righty, thank you so much for coming in and taking care of this matter. State, do you have any objections to this defendant being referred to the Bexar County Gives Back program for the for community service restitution?
State has no objection, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to refer you to the Bexar County Gives Back program. Counsel, are you familiar with it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Garcia, that program is, again, it's an alternative for you. So if you wish to participate in it, great. If you do not, you're still responsible to complete the community 36 hours of community service restitution. You understand?
Yes, I
I'm just referring it as an option for you. Alrighty, and the CLO, my court liaison officer, probation officer, she will get in touch with you to explain to you the program and be able to determine whether you're eligible to participate in the program, okay?
Okay.
Wish you
Thank
the best. Alrighty, have a great Labor Day weekend. We're off record on that matter. Yes, madam. Thank you. You and your client are excused unless there's anything else that you have in this courtroom, counsel, and I'm staff. And staff
No, Your
sharing
Honor,
this.
that is it. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
all righty. Let us get on record, and court is going to call cause number 680439, State of Texas versus Lance David Strickland. Mr. Strickland, please approach.
Can I say something? I just want to apologize for the miscommunication on the Zoom. I'm trying to do it while I was at work and it was just a disaster. So sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. I just didn't want you to have divided attention. This is very important
Yes,
for
Your
you,
Honor.
okay? Right, and it's no punishment. It's just, I wanted you to be able to focus in on this, okay, sir? I appreciate you coming in and coming in very swiftly. Your attorney is on the Zoom, and so we'll go ahead and proceed, okay? All righty. Court is going to call cause number 680439, State of Texas versus Lance David Strickland. We are operating hybrid in that the defense attorney is on, along with the state, is on Zoom, and the defendant is in the courtroom in person in front of the court, front of the bench. Parties, please approach and identify who's before the court, starting with the state.
Ling Han for the state.
Andrew Priest for the defense.
Are you Lance David Strickland?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same that has been accused of failure to stop and give notice over $200 alleged to have occurred on the 6th day of March 2022 and is classified as a Class B misdemeanor? Are you the same so accused, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing else but the truth under pains and penalties of perjury, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you very much. You may go ahead and lower your hand. Court is going to start sharing the court screen. Mr. Strickland, can you see the court screen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're actually sharing this one. And counsel, can you see the court screen, sir?
I can, Your Honor.
And State, can you see the court screen?
Yes, Your Honor, I can.
And State, on display is a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Video Conferencing. Did you sign this document that's consenting to these proceedings by video conferencing?
It appears that Mr. Brett Bosa signed on behalf of our office. It's adopted by me now.
I will sign this, the state's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. Defense, on display is a document that's entitled The Defendant's Consent to Video Conferencing. Mr. Strickland, is this your signature where I'm circling the cursor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, did you sign this document thus consenting to plea by video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, with your signature on the same document, do you join your client in consenting to these proceedings by video conferencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
The defendant's video conferencing consent is made part of the record. Counsel, how long have you been representing Mr. Strickland?
Over 10 days, Your Honor.
Sir, are we applying for probation, and if so, what type?
I believe it's regular probation, Your Honor.
Mr. Strickland, on display is a document entitled Application for Judge Ordered Community Supervision Probation. And this is a 2-page document. This is the first page, and then this is the second page. I draw your attention to this area where I'm circling the cursor, where it says that you appeared before me in person, that I have sworn you in. You are the defendant in this case, and under oath, you're telling me that your application for judge-ordered community supervision probation and the document entitled your personal data sheet, which is going to be attached to your application as an exhibit, and both those documents are true and correct.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need to speak to your attorney to understand the consequences of this statement, that the defendant understands and acknowledges that any untrue statement in the application or your personal data sheet, the exhibit, may be grounds for denial or revocation of any community supervision in this case?
No, Your Honor.
And what's your response? Do you understand and so acknowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will go ahead and sign the document and make it part of the record. State, have you fulfilled your discovery and Brady requirement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Counsel, are you satisfied that the state has fulfilled its obligation to provide you discovery under Article 39.14 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, as well as giving you full access to the state's files?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is this matter subject to the law enforcement disclosure? And if it is, has it been complied with?
It is subject to, and it has been complied with, Your Honor.
I will sign the discovery acknowledgement, making it part of the record. State, do you have any motions for the court's consideration?
We have no motions, Your Honor.
Defense, do you have any motions for the court's consideration?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Mr. Strickland, I draw your attention to the document on display. It's entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and the Court's Admonition. This is a 2-page document. This is the first page, and then this is the second page, sir. Is this your signature where I am circling the cursor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
After you reviewed it with your attorney, did you freely and voluntarily sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
So with your signature and testimony, you're telling me that you understand everything in this 2-page document as it was reviewed and explained to you by your attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
He has done well to be able to go ahead and bring this to a closure for you today
Yes, Your
and
Honor.
disposition. He's a very experienced attorney. And so Did he explain to you the range of punishment in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood it?
Yes,
Did you understand your constitutional rights as he explained them to you?
yes, Your Honor.
With that understanding, sir, do you freely and voluntarily give up your constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a US citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will approve your jury waiver, sir. I am going to sign it, and you will no longer be able to have a jury trial in this case. I'm making it part of the record. Counsel, with the information, were you able to apprise this defendant of the nature of the offense and the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you and this defendant waive the formal reading of the information?
We do.
And you believe that your client is competent to enter into a plea, thus?
I believe he is, Your Honor.
State, what is the punishment recommendation?
The state is recommending 180 days Bear County Jail to be probated for 6 months, a $400 fine and court costs, 48 hours community service restitution.
I'm sorry, say again.
I'm sorry, Judge,
I'm sorry, say again.
starting where?
$400 plus court costs?
48 hours community service restitution,
Pros-
a TAP evaluation, and to follow all recommendations from it.
Is that all, state?
That is all, Your Honor.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the state's punishment recommendation?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Strickland, is that your understanding of what the attorney has worked out with the state on your behalf in order to be able to resolve this matter for you today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
With that understanding, sir, how do you wish to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
You're pleading no contest because after discussing with your attorney, you do not wish to fight these charges?
No, ma'am.
And so you know that in pleading no contest, I can still find you guilty and you wish to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, after talking with your attorney, you're pleading with your plea of no contest, you believe that that is in your best interest?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea of no contest, finding that it is freely and intelligently entered into. Counsel, and of course, you're competent to go ahead and enter into that plea. Counsel, what, if anything, on behalf of your client, and why should I consider this plea?
Your Honor, we would ask that you follow this plea bargain. He recognizes he made a mistake. He's before you accepting responsibility for his actions that night. And he just asked that the court follow the plea bargain and allow him to take care of what he needs to take care of so he can put this behind him.
All righty. Thank you, counsel. That's very helpful. State, is there no restitution involved in this matter?
There is no restitution because the insurance company has paid out for it.
Okay. And there was no deductible?
Judge, there's nothing in our notes from speaking with the complaining witness that there was a deductible, and the complaining witness has indicated that I think he just wants the defendant to receive help.
Help in what manner?
I believe that's what the TAP evaluation is for, to see what
Okay.
sort of help, Mr. Priest's client needs, if any.
Okay. Counsel, is there any legal reason why this matter cannot be sentencing cannot be imposed today, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Strickland, I am going to find you guilty for as charged for failure to stop and give information over $200. I am going to sentence you to 180 days in Bear County Jail. I am going to probate that sentence for the next 6 months. Over the next 6 months, you will be supervised and monitored on behalf of this court by the Community Supervision and Corrections Department, otherwise known as probation, with these following conditions: $400 fine plus court costs, 48 hours of community service restitution, TAP evaluation, $35 supervision fees. I'm going to ask your supervision officer to provide me a status report in 2 months, with especially providing me the TAP recommendations. And we'll be able to go ahead and discuss that. State, did I cover everything for you?
You have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. As counsel, anything further on this matter?
Not from the defense, Your Honor.
Mr. Strickland, with regard to the trial court certification of defendant's right to appeal, this has been a plea bargain case, and sir, I'm going to certify that you have no right to appeal. Okay. Now, you are going to get a copy of this. You're going to stick around. We're going to process the paperwork so we can get you completed today because I need your fingerprints. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir. 6 months, it may seem short, but it can be long, time to be on probation. So your attorney has done his best by you. The way to thank him for that is for you to be successful on probation.
Yes,
I'm
Your Honor.
looking for you to be successful on probation.
Thank you.
You need to communicate with your community supervision officer if there's anything that we can do to be able to assist you in being successful on probation, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, now, so you go ahead and sit tight and we'll get you taken care of.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything, there being nothing else, we're off record on this matter. Counsel, do you have anything further in this court?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, once we process him, we'll go ahead and let him go, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you much. Have a good one.
You too.
Attorney Adam Flores.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes. Yes, can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here from Mark Guerrero. From Mark Guerrero.
Oh, okay. I thought Mr. Ramirez was, Attorney Ramirez is his.
Yes,
attorney?
yes, he's my partner, Your Honor. He's my, we work together.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
so you're in a vehicle.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Mark Guerrero has a felony pending, Your Honor, and we asked for our reset pending the felony.
Sir, in my introductions and instructions, people appearing by Zoom cannot be in a vehicle. That applies to attorneys as well as defendants. So we will not be able to conduct anything with you in the vehicle.
If you want, I'll get off the vehicle, Your Honor. If you want, I'll get off the vehicle.
Yeah, you do have those choices, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me get off the vehicle. Let me pull it out. I'm gonna, yeah. Give me about 3 minutes, Your Honor. I'll be
And you have a jacket and a tie, sir?
Yes, I Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. I believe Attorney Ramirez conferred with the state.
Yes, Your Honor. We're asking for a reset, Your Honor. He has a felony pending.
And proceed.
He has a felony pending, Your Honor, and we want to take care of the felony before he pleads on any misdemeanor.
Is the misdemeanor going to be taken? Are you guys on the felony?
Yes, Your Honor, we're on the felony, Your Honor.
Okay, so your intent is to see if the misdemeanor can be taken into consideration with the felony cases?
Yes, Your Honor, that's the game plan.
All right, did the misdemeanors happen as in the same incident?
I don't have the information, Your Honor. I don't have the information, Your Honor. But I don't have the file in front of me, Your Honor.
Alrighty. State, do you know?
No, I'm checking really quickly. One moment, please.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, it looks like the pending felony has a different date from what I see here. As I understand, the felony is an aggravated robbery.
Okay,
Date of offense of February 10th, 2020. And for these two cases in your court, Your Honor, they have a date of June 7th, 2021. So looks like those dates are different, Your Honor.
okay. Mr. Oh. Attorney Flores, I'm going to put you in with the court coordinator so as to go ahead and get that date. When is the felony? Do you know when the felony is coming up?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Because what we try to do is schedule at the same time. So, he just has to come to court one time and just check in with us at 8:30 and then go on with the felony. So let me go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Alrighty, so let me go ahead and put you in with the court coordinator to work on that.
All right, thank you.
Work on that day.
Okay, thank you.
And sir,
Yes, Your Honor.
right, just go ahead and see if you can go ahead and match that up to the best of your ability. So it doesn't have too many court dates.
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day. Thank you.
You too, thank you. Yeah, sir, you're excused from there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This one is for the prisoner, right? He's excused. The prisoner, that was for the prisoner, right?
Yes,
So I can call him and tell him.
right. I believe she'll know how to get the reset. Let's get the reset done. So he'll know when his next court date is. State, you're going to provide the no contact order for the Walmart case? Have you already sent that?
Judge, I think that's usually just included in the notes, but I'll check.
Yeah, actually need a no contact order. Ms. Luna, you've heard from Mr. Stetson or Monica Guerrero's office?
Mr. Stetson will be the one showing up for Ms. Garcia. He was here in and out throughout the morning. Let me go ahead and see where he's located right now.
It goes from here to there. There's no plea lodge on our judge's note.
Judge, I'm sorry, we don't have a template or anything for no contact order, so I don't know what that even looks like. Traditionally, I've never seen it offered by the state. Even as a defense attorney, I've never seen it offered by the state. It's always just been included on the judge's notes whenever a plea is taken.
Okay. No problem. You may want to go ahead and check around a little bit more. It will be included, but you may want to go ahead and check out a little bit more.
Yes, Judge, I've looked through the entire library of templates available in the DA's office.
Mhm. Okay. I think that's all that's remaining is regarding the Ana Marie Garcia case. Ms. Luna, what is the status of Attorney Guerrero or Stetson?
I have not received a response from them yet, Judge.
And-
When I first here, she called the desk phone stating that her phone wasn't working right on Zoom, so she got off. And she was trying to get a ride down.
Okay.
That's all she said.
The court is going to go into recess and we'll be back at about 1:15. Ms. Luna, if you will go ahead and let the Mr. Stetson know that he'll just needs to be back here at 1:15, if that fits in with his schedule, okay?
Yes, Judge.
All righty, thank you.